In this episode, we focus on the education sector, an important pillar in shaping Uganda's future and driving long-term socio-economic development. Our spotlight is on Meade Vocational School, a private mixed day and boarding school in Njeru, Buikwe District, that has grown to become a unique provider for both academic and vocational education. We are joined by Dr. Charles Mukama, Director, Meade Vocational School, who will share the school's journey, their blended approach to education, and how their long-standing relationship with I&M Bank is transforming their operations and collections.
Welcome to yet another edition of Tukikube Ne I&M Bank. We've been making progress over the times, especially on our YouTube channel, I&M Bank. From the first podcast we had there to the recent one we've just put up, it's good work. So means people are watching us. And yeah, good things are happening. Tukikube Ne I&M Bank is just not a podcast. It's also a campaign going on. We have 5 double cabin trucks to give away. We are saying visit any of our branches and you ask about Tukikube Ne I&M Bank and you see how you can be one of the proud winners of a double cabin. Yes, our friends in the SMEs, a double cabin can do a lot for you. It can move items from the village to town, from one event to the other. It can save you so many costs when it comes to transport. Another reason for you to join I&M Bank. Kasuku Kuku Wazabanga, as usual, I'm here to take you through the talk today. And I'm joined by Dr. Charles Mukama. He's the director at Meade Vocational School, a private mixed day and boarding school in Njeru, Buikwe District. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much. And I'm very glad to be associated with I&M Bank.
Yes. So we are going to talk about your school, the business, not a school only, but you in general, the business, how you got to meet I&M Bank, how these other businesses started, and yeah, what people can pick from you. Today we want to begin with Meade
Vocational
College.
Yes.
When did this start?
This school started way back in 2001, but just before it started, there was an organization called Tofta Educational Trust. It was working with Rotary. When I was in Rotary, then in Ginger. This institution was paying school fees for vulnerable children, and especially those who were leaving school, dropping out of school.
Yeah.
And for some time, it started paying, and we were working together with Rotary. So they were paying school fees in different schools for these children who were dropping out. Now, later on, it was perceived that it is better to have all these children who are being paid for in one place. So that's when the idea of a private school comes. Because now it needed a private school that can function, sustain itself, and then it receives the children who are being sponsored by Tofta. So that's when Meade Vocational College comes. It's Meade because it wanted to pay respect to somebody who started Tofta. The funds that we are sponsoring these children came from a lady who died, and she comes from a village called Meade in UK. When the children were put together in this school, it was found that many of them were so young, and others were old, and others were in the middle of academic courses, and others were in vacation. So that's when the idea of now combining academic and vocational part.
Yeah.
The academic was supposed to anchor the skills into a child who knows how to do things after getting the academic. Right now, it offers O and A level mixed traditional academic courses, the normal biology, mathematics, science, literature, and so on. And then the other part, we offer things like hairdressing and you call it cosmetology? I was joking here that it was painting, but I think that's
Cosmetology, yes.
cosmetology.
Yes,
That
yes,
is, I think, to do with the
makeups.
makeups.
And,
So we do tailoring, we do mechanics,
hairdressing.
hairdressing is done,
Yeah.
and we do tailoring, we do catering, we do carpentry, we do welding, we do building, and all those things.
But-
and the reason was to make sure that these children become self-reliant and economically empowered when they come out of Lord's Meade Vocational College. So now what happens is that a child who comes in S1 picks one of those subjects I've mentioned, either welding, cosmetology, tailoring, whatever it is, and does that for 3 years concurrently with the traditional academic courses.
Isn't that quite hectic?
No,
How do you integrate that?
picks only one course.
Oh.
If he's doing mathematics, biology, whatever, about 8 subjects, the 9th one becomes motor vehicle mechanics. The 9th could be hairdressing. The 9th could
cosmetology.
be, exactly.
Or cooking.
Exactly. And
catering,
hotel
sorry,
management.
yes.
Yes. So in senior 3, those who are taking those courses, which are skills, they are given certificate. Yes, they do examinations set by the national DIT. Now they continue to S4, they get their normal USE.
Oh.
Yes. So when the
but
child
that is good.
So when the
What
child
you're
comes out, he knows how to survive.
Omwana agenda ovaayo nga makanika.
Exactly.
So after senior 4 ayingira garage.
Exactly.
Bw'aba kyayagadde.
Exactly.
Wow. This is the first I've not heard of this.
Take an example during COVID. They never stopped repairing. They never stopped building. They never stopped all those skills. So our children were doing well because they were able to make some little money, repairing, building, and so on and so forth.
Wow.
So that's how it is. And when it comes out, our school is different from others. Definitely, as I said, our children come up when they are full package.
I know.
Yes.
But in the beginning,
yes.
wasn't it very hard? What are some of the challenges you faced?
Yeah, the challenges are, of course, like another business. When you start, you have the overheads, of course, beating the income. But we started, first of all, with the goodwill of those people who were paying school fees. That was the seed, the school fees. It was coming from those people who are donors and so on and so forth. So when we went on expanding, that's when we went in now to invest more in buildings and so on and so forth. And of course, it needed real financial discipline.
Yeah.
And also getting relationships with the suppliers.
Yeah.
And also getting relationships with the banks. Banks, as you know, they don't only give you finances, but you go and sit down and they come to the place and they tell you what to do. So those challenges mainly were managing the cash flow, which is very difficult.
So I was going to ask you what really distinguishes that mode of education to our private sector schools right now.
Yes.
But then I realized that mixture that you do,
Yes.
that one subject, that there is the difference. Yes. So some of the initiatives you've introduced recently to improve student learning and parent engagement.
Thank you very much. In our school, we have developed what we call we give each teacher some number of children, and it's called a parent within the school. He has about 10 to 20 children. So he monitors their performance. So each teacher there has his children. So he monitors their performance. And then each class has a parents committee. They have their chairman of S1 and the committee of S1 class. S2 has also parents of S2.
Class.
So these people discuss the performance of their children, and then there's a WhatsApp group per each class. So they monitor their children. Secondly or thirdly, every visitation, our teachers are always available to discuss with their parents individually how their children are performing. And as I said, being a vocational part, we encourage, and also their children, they make their things during their studies. For example, handicrafts. For example, they weld something very nice. The carpentry produce some good crafts. So the parents come and see how their children are performing. Then we have a WhatsApp group for the whole population of the parents. Then we also provide some extra classes, lessons for these children who are not performing very well. We give them some few minutes, and then they interact with their teachers. Yes.
That's a nice one.
And then, of course, we have examination board for certain particular jurisdiction. For example, Buikwe has an examination kind of arrangement. We have those locations. So schools come together, they share their exams, and then monitor the performance of the school. Yes.
Now, right now, people are in holidays.
Yes.
Most schools have issues
Yes.
managing the holiday period,
Yes.
especially when it comes to paying
Yes.
teachers and what.
Yes.
How do you handle that at Lord's Meade?
Lord's Meade, the way we handle is that we started doing we are financially literate, I can say, because once you do budgeting,
Yes.
you do forecasting, you do real planning, you prioritize, you can now understand. Now we know how cash flow moves. We know that at the beginning of term, the few weeks, money is a lot. During the middle, money is little. Then at the end, it is scarce. So we plan accordingly. And then we interact with our suppliers. Then you prioritize. You get critical, essential, and necessary expenses. So you start with the critical, then essential, then the necessary. So these ones you can pay postponing those which are non-essential. Such that those ones you can be able to discuss with your suppliers. I can give an example. If somebody is giving me uniforms, I can ask him to wait maybe at the end when the money trickles very little.
Yeah.
That's how we manage. And recently, of course, we have been able to engage the bank. When I&M came in, they are now helping us. During this cash season, of course, I need to tell you that Lord's Meade has been banking for the last 20 years. In this bank, when it was called the Orient Bank,
Yes.
it has been there since its inception. So when I&M came, it came with what Demusoga,
Yes.
Enkuba, Empiaka. In Uganda, they say
Enkube Impia.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I&M came with Enkuba Empia.
Yes.
So it came up with the products
Yeah.
that are friendly to SMEs like us.
Yeah.
So, for example, I was able to immediately when they came in, I was able to get a quick loan, which didn't take me long. And then it was surprising when we got hard up during holidays. We asked them, can't you be paying us our teachers, for example, during this time. And then after all, you have our account. And surprisingly, we are given the facilities on top of other facilities. Eh?
Yeah.
How do you see this? It is very surprising.
Very surprising.
Yes. So this cast time, we work now with our finances like
I&M Bank.
yes.
I see. Recently, you signed up for school pay
Yeah.
with I&M Bank.
Yes.
What motivated you to join school pay with I&M Bank? And what changes are you seeing?
I've already said it, that we used to have school pay with other institutions, but when IM came with Nkubampia, definitely we said, this is a home.
Yeah.
Because now the questions they were asking, how is your cash flow? How do you get money? How do you, now they know, they see it. You know, school pay is a system where the money hits the account there and then
Instantly.
you see it.
Yeah.
And then I&M Bank, which was then Orient, people used to come all the way from home.
Bank slip.
Bank slips, and they come and the bank. So those who were not able to come in time, they would take their own time to come. But right now, school pay, you can be anywhere in the world and pay. Even somebody is in Arabia. We have many people who are working in Saudi Arabia. From there, they even send money.
Oh.
Yes, they send money. And even me, when I'm here, I see the money, even here coming in.
So you are happy with the digital banking?
Exactly.
You see the future is bright.
I can sit here, I can even direct my headmaster what is there, and he tells me what to pay, and I pay, and I approve. So now, it has increased our confidence with the I&M Bank and the trust, because now they also track the money that is coming in. Yeah.
I was going to ask you about your journey with I&M Bank, but you've told us it's almost 15 years ago.
Yes.
Started out with Orient Bank, and now, and of course, you told us the financial knowledge they've been giving you on top of some of the initiatives they've been giving you there. Yeah. So before integrating school pay, what other services were you getting from I&M Bank?
And then basically there were these normal banking facilities. For example, parents come, they deposit your money, they keep it for you. And then, of course, these normal small things you can ask to allow you to pay at this time, all those small things. But when this one came in, the school pay, definitely it eased and it became more efficient. And with the Nkubampia, as I told you, our relationship has become warmer and warmer.
And warmer.
Yes.
So what could you tell other private schools about adopting digital banking and school fees platforms like school pay?
What I can say is very efficient and very convenient. So you can be anywhere. You don't need to go to school. Now, for example, for me, I stay in Kampala, but I monitor finances from home. I sit down anywhere, wherever I am, I monitor. Yeah, so I don't need to drive. So it saves also time, it saves in terms of costs, other costs, and of course the efficiency. It can also help my auditors to track and
things
have
easier.
Real-time finance statements can be made out of it.
Digital banking at I&M Bank is really doing well.
Yes.
I've seen they have very tight security, especially with their digital apps. Yes. It is very hard to you just miss once and they lock it.
Exactly.
So you can imagine. And I think digital banking is now the way to go. That you just seated here, do a transaction. You know, like you've said, those days when I was still in school, that last week going back to school, you'd see lines in banks. Someone with a bank slip going, a lot of paper being used. Then you spend the whole day in the bank, you know, but now.
And not only that, some shrewd students used to work with Zibafere.
Yeah.
They used to go and stamp on the bank slips. Then they give the bursar, claiming they have paid school fees. By the time you know, the student has already finished his class, especially the last terms. He has finished and left.
And gone.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So as we wind up today's episode,
Yeah.
what advice could you give to other school owners and entrepreneurs about integrating vocational training or schooling into their curriculums, like
Well-
you're doing?
Yes, what I can tell them that this time, for example, now, people are used to, like the children of these days, planned children. They are there to be given things. They don't think much. They know they will get their school fees. And when they go out of school, they look for jobs.
Exactly.
But once you combine the vocational part and the academics, a child comes out with the knowledge. He can even start hairdressing
Hairdressing, yeah.
in the backyard. And these children, if they are boys, they can start carpentry. And for example, I have to tell you that for us, when the child comes out, we have startup kits.
Wow.
When you come out, you are given a startup kit. You can go and start right away. So these courses, they give the child economic empowerment. And immediately and self-reliance.
Self-reliance.
So you will not get the child looking around that give me airtime, give me this, you know, you will go and get it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful idea. It's the first of its kind I've heard of. A secondary school with the UNEB curriculum of, the traditional curriculum, and then the vocational part. I've been particularly impressed with the fact that in senior 3 they do the exam.
Yes.
Those ones supervised by DIT. Then they have that skill. Yes. Because now we are looking at skilling a lot.
Yes.
And when you look at, recently I have a brother of mine, he studied painting, and with his certificate, he applied for a job in Dubai.
Yeah.
So he's in Dubai painting.
Yes.
He works at night, sleeps during the day, because I think that's how they do their things there. But he was here and things were not really working out for him. So you can imagine how fast skilling is going. So if you have the knowledge of the usual curriculum, then you have this hands-on, you may find yourself moving very fast. So if I say, find Lord's Meade Vocational School in Buikwe, I'm giving you a very big plus. You should be saying, yeah, Kasuko, thank you very much. And of course, they are working with us. They are banking with us at I&M Bank. Like he has said about the products and the financial assistance he's getting from the bank, I would advise you also join I&M Bank, especially when you have a school like he does. You see how you keep in business. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Mukama.
Yes, Charles.
Charles.
Yes.
We've been joined today by Mr. Mukama Charles, the director at Lord's Meade Vocational College in Buikwe.
Which provides both academic and vocational courses. Yeah.
So the people out there who are watching this, when it comes up on our YouTube channel, I&M Bank, that's the name, when you get to know where Lord's Meade is exactly in the UK, please let me know so that as I travel, like I usually move to Manchester, to London, I may visit Lord's Meade and see the place that birthed the name of Lord's Meade Vocational School. And maybe I should visit you one day.
Please, you are
and
most
we see the work the school is doing out there. I think that is a model we need to adapt.
Yes, I can assure that one of our students, who is now surviving in the US, she's now a fashion designer there. She was identified by a partner. She's doing very well in fashion.
Oh.
Doing very, very well.
Wow.
She never looks back.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Kale, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you too.
And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming by. That will be us today. Until next time, bye.
Bye-bye.
I&M Bank has introduced Tukikube Ne I&M Bank, a campaign focused on bridging the financial literacy gap among small and medium-sized businesses. The Tukikube Ne I&M Bank campaign will primarily be driven through a recorded podcast series hosted online and shall feature inspiring conversations with thriving SME owners that are our I&M Bank customers. The podcast series will highlight real-life stories as well as offer practical insights and lessons from entrepreneurs who have successfully navigated the ups and downs of running a business. The Tukikube Ne I&M Bank podcast will air on the bank's YouTube channel and social media platforms.